This is Coogan Cassius for iFILM London. We're at Walsall Town Hall here for the Box Nation Frank Warren show. With me, fighting on the bill, I've got Dave EGAN, who's just knocked out Ricky Stock within 2 minutes. Early night's work for you, Dave.
Yeah, brilliant. Absolutely buzzing in front of a load of home fans as well. It's my first knockout. It's the first one I've actually fought that's been around about my weight as well. I was 10'2", he was 10'4", so most of the lads will be fighting 11 stone or 10'10", and hopefully you'll start seeing some knockouts and the power coming through.
Talk to me about this shot that actually, that Ricky Stock couldn't get up from in the end.
I think it was an uppercut, and then I caught him on the way down as well. Uppercut's probably my best punch in all fairness, but at the first combination I hit him with, and it was only I finished with a jab, and it was a solid jab, and I could see that it was hurting him. Like I knew then he didn't really want to be in there from that moment, so put the pressure on a bit, but tried to take me time at the same. You know what I mean?
You seem to have your fans were sort of right there next to the ring, and they was all sort of standing up and very, very vocal. Did you do a lot of tickets? It seems like there was a lot of people there.
They've been class every time. The tickets have been. It's so stressful, and I've actually said to my manager that I want to go and fight on the road and fight some, fight other prospects and fight on the road, so I don't get the stress of tickets because it is so stressful. But at the same token, every time they've turned up and they've been like that. My last fight before this one, I was on 10 tickets on the Monday and I still sold 130 come the Saturday. First fight I did 190 tickets, second fight 230, and then I did that one before, and then this one tonight I was only given 150, and because it's such a big show, they sold out weeks and weeks ago. So, and the atmosphere they create, a lot of them are football type lads, so the atmosphere they create is awesome. Awesome.
Now, I couldn't quite get your nickname when the ring announcer said it. What is actually your nickname?
Well, it's not a nickname, it's just John Pegg, my manager, great bloke, legend, and he is a bit of a stitch-up artist. It's my fight at Wolverhampton, and I saw him talking to the ring announcer, because he kept calling me handsome, and I saw him talking, they introduced me as Handsome Dave, so it's kind of stuck now. But, I mean, the story behind it is, I'm sat in the gym, when I first moved to the gym, and John Pegg, I saw the way he was looking at me, it was a little bit of a sexual way, and I remember thinking, this is a bit weird. He's like, I'm going to turn pro with him, and he just kept looking at me in that type of sexual way, and then he kept doing it for weeks. So he was looking at me, and I was like, "You're right." And he's like, "You're just too handsome to box, you are." And I was like, "Well, having a bit of a joke." And then I come back off holiday, I had a bit of a tan and that, and he was like, "Seriously, Dave, you are too handsome to box." He said, "I'm calling you Handsome Dave from now." The nickname's come just because John fancies me. No one else thinks I'm handsome. It's just John. But he's having his fun, and it is quite funny because it's a little gimmick as well, isn't it? Everyone can take the piss out of me.
It could be worse. They could have called you Ugly Dave. And
I prefer that. I think what I'm aiming to do is get knocked out a few times, get my nose smashed even more, and I just want to be called Average Dave. I think it's got more of a ring to it, Average Dave.
Well, like I said, it's a early night's work for you. Boxers don't get paid for overtime, so as quick as you can get them out of there, all the better for you, to be honest. So, is there anyone who you'd like to thank on your team, or John for looking at you in that sexual way?
The main man is John. The way he looks at me, and I needed the loo actually just before he come out, so he had the pleasure of not only now calling me Handsome Dave.
Well done, pal. Well done. How you
doing, Johnny? You all right? You all right? How you doing?
Disappointed for my boy Ricky there, but like I say, they done well. You caught him with. He kept lifting his chin up, and what can you do? It's boxing for you. Some of these lads think it's easy, and obviously it fucking ain't, is it? It's one of them things. What can you do? What can you do? It's boxing. That's why it's the toughest game in the world. But well done to you. Fair play. Top man.
Thanks, John. Still need to get you on here, John. All right? No problem. 100%.
John need to thank, but thank my old amateur coaches. We've been there from the start, from Walsall Wood Amateur Boxing Club, mainly Sean Healy and Gav. Just a big thank you to them because they've been there since I started. But yeah, it's all going good. My next one's March 9th in Wolverhampton. They're doing a big gig, like a 70 years anniversary or something like that from the first fight that was at Civic. So I'm getting on that show. So fingers crossed, I'll be doing a load of tickets again for that, and hopefully put on another good show. Let's get the money's worth next time, though, hopefully.
All right, Dave, listen, thank you very much for talking to iFILM London. Are you on Twitter? Can people follow you on Twitter?
Yeah, what's my name? At Davey Boy Egan.
At Davey Boy.
Davey Boy Egan. I think I'm going to need to change it to at Handsome Dave. You know?
Handsome Dave.
Yeah, I think
There might already be a Handsome Dave, but
I need to change it. Yeah.
maybe Handsome Dave 1.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
At Davey Boy Egan is what it is.
Davey Boy. All right, no problem. Thank you very much for talking to
Lovely.
iFILM London,
Cheers.
and we'll catch up with you real soon.
Thank you very much.
Coogan Cassius here with Dave Egan for iFILM London. Thank you very much.